Welcome back to part 2 of the Style Intelligence Lab series. If you didn't see part 1, please pause this video, go to part 1 and come back, because these are some advanced tips that will build on the foundations that I covered in part 1. Today I'm going to share some styling secrets that will take you from looking put together to looking expensive. These are details that will separate the amateurs from the pros. So what's up, you guys? I'm Thessely, and last week we talked about 5 non-negotiable foundational tips that will make you look expensive on a budget. And this week we are getting into some advanced moves. It's like the subtle details that will make people like do a double take and make people think, does she have a styling team behind her? So let's jump right into it with tip number 6. And this is strategic accessorizing. Pretty much just have one statement piece and keep the rest super minimal and simple. This is where we separate the girls from the women. Like a bold accessory, for example, a structured nice structured handbag, for example, a croc effect that is just a beautiful statement with an otherwise super plain outfit. You can go for like chunky gold hoops or like a statement necklace, red ballet flats, for example, or red shoes, period, or a red handbag, a red scarf. And when it comes to jewelry, you don't have to like do too much, because a delicate jewelry equals curation. Like those subtle red accessories make like an outfit look so cohesive, but it just pops, and at the same time you're not doing too much. Just remember this, less is always more when it comes to, you know, channeling that expensive energy. Okay, tip number 7 is balance structure with softness. Here is like what most people miss when it comes to styling. They want like something, they do like too much of the same, and styling is all about like bringing in that balance. When it comes to textures and silhouettes, you really want a beautiful contrast. Pair, for example, a structured blazer with a flowy cotton white tee, or a billowy shirt dress with some pointy shoes, because it is this contrast that reads intentional and expensive. One of my favorite combinations is a blazer over a flowy silky dress. What I love about that silhouette is that it gives me structure. So, you know, the power shoulders with the blazer, but at the same time, I get the softness of the silky dress, you know, channeling that femininity back in. And this is exactly how you elevate casual without it looking too buttoned up or like restricted. Okay, tip number 8 is quality details matter. And the devil is in the details, and this is so true. Like, I love that saying, because when it comes to fashion, that also rings through. I usually shop online, but when I go like in stores, I really take advantage of really looking at the material, of course, feeling the fabric and all of that. But one thing that I do sometimes is like flip the garment inside out, look at the seams, look at buttons, look at stitching. Especially buttons can give you a great idea if something is of a great quality or not. Sometimes you can see that the buttons are not stitched properly, or they're like super flimsy, they don't have any weight to them. So really pay attention to this. If you're investing in something, you're buying something, period, you want it to hold up. So it will tell you like if it will wash and stay good. Even at a thrift store, like really pay attention to this. If the construction looks sloppy, it would just look sloppy on your body as well. And this goes for mid-price items, it goes for fast fashion. So once you train your eye to look at, you know, details like these, I promise you it will pay off on the long run. Zippers will also give you a clue how good of a quality something is, so don't sleep on, you know, checking how smooth a zipper is. Tip number 9 is neat grooming and posture. And this has nothing to do with style or fashion, but girls, like I promise you, once you have this down, this will make all of the difference. You can follow every fashion influencer, like follow all of the styling tips, read all the magazines, but if you don't have your grooming on point, you don't take care of yourself, you're not exuding self-confidence, your outfit is not going to slap. Like honestly, will not have the effect effect that you want. So work on your posture, like sit straight. I often catch myself slouching a little bit, and then I'm like, no, I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. I deserve to be here. So I ground myself, pull my shoulders back, and just, correct my posture in that way. And for some magical reason, this of course has psychology behind it, but you feel better, you feel more confident, you feel more secure in yourself. In turn, makes your outfit look better as well. So pay attention to like your hair, make sure your hair is nice, whatever style that means for you. Make sure that you're, you have a cute face, no matter how much makeup or no makeup that you want to do. Just make sure that it's groomed and nice. You take care of yourself, your nails are nice. Little tips like that can really make a difference in how you feel internally, which will in turn express itself externally as well. But also when it comes to like your handbag or your shoes, sometimes it only takes a couple of minutes to like clean your shoes, for example. If they're sneakers, sneakers sometimes can get a little bit dirty. Make sure that your sneakers are clean, your boots are clean. Like a damp cloth can make magic sometimes. So just take care of that. Handbags, if they have some scratches, you can buff those out. Or if you have a suede handbag, you can use like protectant spray to like keep it nice for longer. You can treat it. There are so many like leather conditioners and stuff like that. So many ways to like really take care of your stuff that first of all, it increases its longevity, but it also looks way nicer and more expensive. Like these aren't big investments. We're talking very small investments here, but that make a huge impact. And mostly it's an investment in time, and it just will scream, I take care of myself. And lastly, shop smarter. Buy classics that you will wear like 100 times. Don't buy for the moment. I drill this down for you guys because I believe in this so much. Buy classics that will stand the test of time. One incredible tip, if you live in a country that has seasons, try to buy stuff that you can wear in multiple seasons. This way you will get way much wear out of them. You will get much more bang for your buck. Like I use my trench coat and blazers, for example, all year round. So the only time I don't really wear those are in the summer. That's super, super hot, but it doesn't really get that hot here. So think of what is that piece for you that you wear all year round and invest in that. Make sure that you get a good quality piece, because if you really do the math, for example, for a blazer, right? If I buy a blazer that's like $300, but I wear it like twice a week for the upcoming 3 years. If you do the math, that's like maybe $152 a wear. That's nothing. Whereas if you're buying a blazer that's maybe, I don't know, 50, 60, like Zara these days, they're not even that cheap anymore. So a blazer's like 100. But if you're only wearing that maybe 5 to 10 times, what's the point? You have to really start thinking about things in that way. So build your wardrobe that works for, again, like I said, multiple seasons, but also multiple outfits that you like wearing, multiple occasions. And this way you can start building on something instead of continuously keep replenishing stuff that you got rid of, that you don't want anymore. But if you start with like a good foundational pieces, you can build on top of that, and that way you get like a curated wardrobe that you actually love, that you actually wear, and that makes you feel, that expensive bee. All right, beautiful people. So those were the 10 styling tips that honestly, if you really follow these, they will make you look more expensive. And in reality, it's more about like a mindset switch on how you approach getting dressed. Be more intentional, invest wisely, and really understand that looking expensive is not about price tags. It's not about labels. It's really about certain choices that you make. So if this 2-part series helped you out, you got some value out of it, please show me some love. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this with someone who really needs to hear this. And I can't wait, for all of the girlies that are subscribed to this channel to really elevate their style. And I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.